Welcome back to Tear Down Them Walls. I would like to thank my new subscribers. Thank you so much for your help to keep me from crying. I'm going to do a freestyle. Oh boy. Okay. Everything about me is in my description box. If you need to know. I have this new deck that I really like. It is so informative. It's called the Oracle of Ascendance. It's basic ancient Egyptian oracle cards. It's really fascinating. I really enjoyed doing private readings with it, and I just like this deck. It's awesome. So we're gonna do a freestyle. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for today. Thank you for peace and blessings. And this is my home skillet. We've been friends since we was like 3 years old. Her name is Jennifer Johnson. She's also an author, but she also makes candles. And her if you want to look her up, she's Through the Journey. And I mean, I've had this candle burning for hours, and it's such a good smelling candle, and it's a slow burner. Other than like the ones you buy in the store that burns real fast. So y'all check my girl out, Jennifer Johnson, Through the Journey. She has 2 books, and she is my biggest supporter. She is my cheerleader. I tell you, God will send you family that's not blood related if you're open to it. And she is definitely my sister. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective, Holy Spirit? Spirit of light. Thank you for your ongoing protection. Thank you for your ongoing love. Okay, we have Halil. We have Sigil of Avalon. You have the moon. You have Kether. You have the sun. You have chest. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You have the third eye. You have the tree of life. The tree of life been coming out of everyone's readings. Everyone is now when I did further research on this deck and the cards that's in it, the tree of life is also consciousness, being aware of what you want out of life, knowing and it's connecting all the dots, all your chakras, as well as being in tune with what you truly desire. So the tree of life is all aspects of your life, not just the Ten of Cups, family, but every aspect of your life that you want. That's what the tree of life is for you. So you have to be conscious of, the good and the bad that's in your life. And don't always be so focused on the bad because remember, you have to have darkness in order to see the light. You have to experience it in order to know that, to know the difference between darkness and light. A lot of people try to shy away from, dark things, but you must experience it in order to know the differences. Because darkness, or, devil energy, as some people, call it, which is what it is, it can appear, be the illusion of the light. And if you're not careful, you will always embrace darkness because it appears to be light to you. Because just like anything, it starts off good, but it can turn ugly real fast. But if you embrace it and actually be conscious of your surroundings and what you are actually seeking to have, you will be able to discern the differences between the two, and that's a good thing. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So I'm going to clarify these cards with the actual oracle book that it came with. That way that you can get a clear understanding. We're going to learn this deck together, baby, because it is very powerful. Now, the signal of Avalon is male energy. Male dominance is male energy standing in its truth. It's a emperor card. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So, we're first going to start with Halil. This is the Halil card. We're going to start with that. And Halil is But anyway, this book has the planets, your chakra symbols, your Reiki, and elemental Trinity healing card symbols. It has all all 13 zodiacs. And then I'm going to clarify with the zodiacs after I do this. 77. So this is a Reiki. It's a Reiki and elemental Trinity healing symbol. Wow. Okay. Halil is the first of the three base symbols in elemental Trinity healing, meaning goodness, greatness, and light. Its energies resonate strictly with the earth, the material, the physical base plane of existence, and the groundness and the solidity of all things. It is the foundation that holds together the manifest. When this card appears, the answer to your question is based solely in the energies of the physical realm, which leads to self-reflective question. Is this for the betterment of myself and or others? If the answer is no, then you must work from the physical level to resolve the issue. This could be through speech, physical labor, or communication. With Halil is the all and the nothing, the infinity. So it is also appropriate to reference the messages contained in that corresponding card as well. So basically, if you have a question about something that you are not confident in, this card is asking you, is this for your betterment? Is this like, will this decision, will it enhance or will it decrease you? And that's how you'll get your answer. So Spirit is saying, look within and really be honest with yourself. Really say, is this really for my good? Or is it for my selfish reasons? Or is this for um, everyone that's in my life? Is this for the betterment of everyone in my life right now? That's how you can get your answer. If you can answer those questions, then you will know the answer to what you're seeking. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Now I told you, you also got the sigil of the Avalon, and it is a male energy, but I'm going to elaborate. Many texts reference the legends of King Arthur, Merlin, and mystical land of Avalon. In the realm of Avalon, priestesses and priests of the mother goddess practice natural healing and magical abilities in tune with the flow of nature. The priestesses were revered throughout the Pagan lands for their great power and wisdom. Merlin is closely associated with Avalon because of his affiliation with the power and wisdom as granted by Goddess. When this symbol appears, the power of Avalon stands behind you, guiding you and reminding you that your decisions should come from a place of wisdom, calm, strength, rather than rashness or bias. If your intuition is telling you something does not ring true, be reminded to listen to your inner self. So Halil and Segal Avalon um is really telling you at this time you need to dig deep. You need to ask yourself those important questions as well as myself. Now in this deck, the moon card is not secrets. And I found that to be really um, interesting. The moon is not considered a planet by modern day standards, but is included in alchemy as a polar opposite of the sun. The moon represents femininity, the moon goddess, Artemis in Greece, Diana in Rome, and the calming reasoning processes associated with passive, passiveness and emotion. However, do not mistake passiveness for weakness. The moon is a reminder that immediate action is not always the correct path to take when tackling a situation. Lunar influence brings nurturing, calm, and essential in keeping the universe in balance. When it appears in your reading, it indicates you may have been approaching a situation which you are inquiring for the wrong direction. The moon tells you to focus on passiveness, deep thought, and calculated, and or passive, passivity, reasoning, action only after both have been examined. So if this moon is telling you to look into your your feminine side, male or female, you know, some females carry strong dominant male energy. So this moon is telling us to don't be so harsh, to always make a decision or to be quick to say something. This is more so tapping into your Empress energy when you dig deep and you don't be so quick to just um, react. So Spirit is telling you don't be quick to react. Actually think things through before you make a decision. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I needed that. The next card is Kessler, or it's not a. I'm gonna say Kiefer because it's not a L in it. I think this deck will be a good deck for personal, for your personal. This is called the Cather, which means crown. It's the first spear of the tree of life. Oh wow. So right here, this is the Cather. It's in the tree of life. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Found at its top and referred to as the crown of the tree of life, it represents the creator or divine and the energy out of which all things are created. Cather acts as a divider of light and dark, reflected in the next two following spears of the tree of life, and Chakra. It is also a sphere of compassion and represents thoughts beyond the mind's comprehension, especially that which we cannot see or imagine. When Chakra appears in your reading, you are being told that the divine is always present and ready to aid you when you need help. Have you asked for help? If so, have you paid attention to how that help is being presented? Separation is the key here. Distance yourself from situation in order to see beyond it. So you have dig deep, and the divine is near to assist you, but he needs you to do your part as far as listening and being open to the answers that come your way. And when you get these answers, you must be willing to accept whatever answers that come your way. Your third eye chakra card, that means you need to enhance your vision, and how you do that is by meditation. Your next card is chest. Chesed, if you want to look that up. Below Chakra, on the tree's right pillar, is chest. Keyword mercy. So chest means mercy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Representing mercy, kindness, grace, compassion, or love. This spirit governs the constructive attributes and acts as an organizational sort of energy to inspire action. Chest opposite is Jabura, which represents the severe or the strong. When chest appears in your cards, you are asked to begin or restart a project that you have been thinking about. The creative energies are beginning to manifest. It's time to take out of the ether. It is time to take them out of the ether and make them concrete. So basically, it's telling you get with it. The time of active material creation is now, and the energies of this sphere support you in creation. Do not wait. Seize the moment and plunge ahead with your project. You may be surprised at what creative energies grant you. This is beautiful. And your last card is the sun, which technically not considered a planet by modern day standards. It's included as a planet in alchemy. In alchemy, the sun is associated with gold. It is representative of Apollo, the Greek sun god, the center or heart of our solar system, vitality, consciousness, healing, and spirit. The sun is masculine in energy. Wow. So again, balance. You got the moon, which is feminine, and you have the sun, which is masculine. So divine is asking us to get grounded where we can work between both our feminine and male energy in order to be one with him, so that we can make concrete decisions that arise without working out of just solely out of emotion or solely out of anger. Divine is asking us to be more grounded and seek him for the answers, which will come from him when we meditate and pray. This is beautiful. The sun is masculine energy, balanced by the feminine moon, and teaches or governs actions and vital life force. When it appears in your reading, you are asked to focus on healing yourself and your surroundings. Oftentimes, this message comes through because we neglect to heal and nourish ourselves, which leads to illness and imbalance. Have you gone out to soak up the sunshine today? Be reminded that if the situation you're inquiring about feels unhealthy for you, you must take action to change it. That is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna pull a couple of tarot on this. I mean, pretty much this in itself is wow. Okay, first before I pull tarot, Spirit is telling me I'm gonna pull see what zodiac signs come out that really this is for all zodiacs. And what I'm starting to learn is that our different situations sometimes arise us to interchange between different zodiacs energies. So we are all connected because we are all coming from the same place. We all come from Earth. So we are all connected. We just like to have be able to pinpoint different different situations and different peoples by coming out with these zodiac signs. But in reality, we are all connected no matter what. So keep that in mind. Okay, that wanted to come out. Okay, Aquarius. This next card is Io. Zodiacs that needs Holy Spirit, give me the zodiacs that this message needs the most. Again, take what resonates. Is I hope um this helps. You have Om, you have Mars. We only have Aquarius on the board at this time. What zodiac? Universe. Holy Spirit. Scorpio. And you also had the octagon that came out. Sacral chakra. Horn show. Z shows Nin came out. I hope I didn't murder that. But so far we just have Scorpio and Aquarius. Any other zodiacs? Holy Spirit. Kundalini came out. So many cards. Any other zodiacs? Holy Spirit that can benefit from this? Mercury. Let's see. Zodiacs. Only Holy Spirit. Zodiacs. Zodiacs. Holy Spirit. Any other zodiacs? You got the cross. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm told to keep shuffling. Zodiacs, Holy Spirit. Any other zodiacs? This message is for. That was the element of water. That came out again, so I'm going to keep it. It's the Chakra gray. So I guess there's no more. That's another part of the tree of life. Oh, Boris came out. Any other zodiacs? So, Holy Spirit. Throat chakra. Gemini. Okay, I'm told to stop. Okay, I'm gonna pull the cards that fell out that was not a part of the zodiacs. We're gonna have some order around these camps. Gemini, or Boris, which is the 13th zodiac between Scorpio and Sagittarius. If you are familiar with Ouroboros, it's the zodiac that it's the infinity. It's considered the infinity, and most of the time it states that the snake keeps biting, it bites its tail off. We have Aquarius, and we have Scorpio. So the cards that came out, I'm just going to shuffle these to see which ones for each zodiac, because obviously there's a reason why these particular cards fell out with these zodiacs. So I'm just going to stick with these cards. Holy Spirit, Spirit of Light, clarify Gemini with the cards that I have. Clarify Gemini. Is there a message specific to Gemini that's in these cards? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Sacral chakra. Ouroboros. Ouroboros. What message is for Ouroboros? Holy Spirit. Throat chakra. Aquarius. Aquarius, Holy Spirit. Is there a specific message for Aquarius, Holy Spirit? Oh. Scorpio, Holy Spirit. Is there a specific message for Scorpio, Holy Spirit? Okay, that one wants to jump out. Mercury. And so these cards down here are for everyone. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So Gemini, you need to work on your sacral chakra. That's maybe you need a little bit more sex, or you just need to the sacral chakra also is the second chakra located just below the navel. It emanates the energies related to creativity, self-worth, and sexuality. It also governs the energies of friendliness, sensation, and emotion. It resonates to the color orange and gemstones carnelian, agate, orange calcite, and tiger's eye. When this card appears in your reading, you are being asked to examine how you emotionally communicate, both with yourself and with others. So, learn your basically you Gemini. It is time now that you consciously be aware of how you're communicating with people. Are you being harsh, or are you being more loving? Are you being forceful, or are you being considerate of other people around you and how you communicate? Throat chakra is the fifth chakra. It's both for nonverbal and verbal. The potential for change, transformation, and healing are all located here, as well as the potential for self-expression. The throat is typically where anger is both stored and released. It vibrates to the color blue and the stones aquamarine, kyanite, and azurite. When it appears in your cards, you are being asked to verbalize your creative thoughts and energies. Have you felt the drive to write, paint, or sing lately? These energies of this chakra are telling you that your creative energy needs to be released. The path is open and waiting for you to be self-expression. Oboros, open your mouth, speak your truth. That's for Oboros. Do what makes you feel good without it jeopardizing. You know, people have to learn balance. It's okay to do things that you like to do, but just be balanced, especially if you're in a relationship or you're dealing with family and friends on a regular basis. Don't let everything always be about you. But if you find yourself always um being the one to say, okay, 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 you never say, well, not today, or I'm not with that, or how about we try this way this time? Speak up. There is a way of doing things without it, where you can have balance. And if you don't know how to do that, then meditate more and ask God, or whoever your God is, to show you how to do it. I normally would go along to do things or whatever, and then um when I find that someone doesn't ask me, like, like, say I go out with a friend 3 times, and I say, okay, each time we went out, we went where you wanted to go. We did what you wanted to do. I was cool with it. I had a good time. But can we try something different? Especially, we all have those friends and people in our life. They always want to do the same thing over and over and over again. And it's like they just want to hit a repeat. Like, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it. Okay, after a while, it ain't fun no more. So, if you are one of those people and you don't never ask nobody what they want to do, you always want to do what you want to do, then this is where this grounding, this is where this consciousness is coming from. This is where, the divine is asking you, is this for everyone's benefit or is it just for your benefit? Thank you, Holy Spirit. I could not, I could not have pulled this all together like this. This is nothing but spirit. Thank you. Io is the last of the three elemental trinity healing based symbols. Literally translated to mean that I am or my true self. It is a symbol that completes the trinity aspect and combines the physical, mental, emotional, and material energies of this plane with the energies of the divine, the angelic realm, and the other planes and realms of existence with the universal energy. Drawn in succession and vibrated with the pronunciations of their names, Io completes the cycle of transition from material to spiritual. It appears in your cards. The correlating energies of Io are telling you that the current situation is preparing you for a personal transformation, which will lead you along a path of light, abundance, and higher consciousness. If the situation seems bleak, worry not. All is all is as it should be. Remember that this is the test of your will and determination as you grow and evolve. That's beautiful. So even in the midst of the changes that you're going through, this is on the Aquarius, um, card. Even though you're going through changes, as a whole, you stay consciousness about what is the betterment for you and what is better for your family or your partner. Be reasonable about this and be truthful. Be truthful to yourself. On this channel, that's what we deal with. We deal with truth. Sometimes truth does not feel good. Sometimes truth does not work out the way we would like for it to work out. But it's the truth. Stand in your truth and watch God or the divine, or whoever you call your higher up. Watch him work things out. Next card is Mercury. It's up on Scorpio. The first of the traditional known planets, Mercury represents the Greek god Hermes, the winged messenger. It is the fastest growing planet and it represents communication. It rules critical thought and intellectual reasoning, adaptability, and travel. When it appears in your reading, its messages can be extremely beneficial, but aware foolhardiness results in critical analysis is not applied. So things is changing really fast for most of you, even for myself. And that's why the divine is saying, stop, dig deep, pray, ask your questions, and when you answer your questions, is it for selfish reasons, your higher self, or for the whole situation as a whole? And these cards are just like repeating themselves. You even have the cross here, which is truth. You have the element of water here, which is emotions. Balance your emotions and make sure you're standing in your truth. Don't be quick to make a harsh decision. Look at everything from all angles. See, I like to look at things from all different angles. I look at it from the good, I look at it from the bad, and I look at it from the in between. Can I deal with this? Yes or no? That's how I make my decisions now. We're going to get some Kepler. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for this powerful message. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Stand in your truth. Be honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with anyone. If you lie to yourself, then you're going to lie to other people. And you're going to be lied to. So stand in your truth at all times, good, bad, or indifferent. Trust me, it'll make things go a whole lot more smoothly. You'll be able to handle things better. You'll be able to accept situations for what they are, because you say to yourself, well, I did the best I could and I was honest in the situation. So you can walk away. It gets harder to do that, but it's easy to do as well. Yeah. Some of you will become abundant. Some of you been on the wrong road. And this is where not giving up, not giving up and not giving in comes in at. You know, don't get tired and get weary and just say, you know, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it like this now. You know, everybody lying to me, I'm starting lying to people. Don't do that because you're so close. Yeah, this has got to do with some people's occupation, where you work at. But High Honor is saying he's right here with you. Don't give up and don't stop. Don't stop being that person of honor. Don't stop being that person um, in their truth. Don't let what you're seeing and what you're hearing um, fuck with your mind and make you want to start being like everybody else. You are being tested. Now is not the time to say, well, you know what? Everybody else get what they want. They get this, they get that, and shit. I've been over here doing the right thing, been trying to be right, been trying to be good, been trying to, stand in my truth, been trying to pray, been trying to stand, over here and wait on God, and ain't nothing happening. But these people over here, they just getting whatever they, seem like you cannot look at other people. Looking at other people and what they got going on, what you think they got going on will fuck you up. High honor, divine, your God is saying, hold on. We know it's been a long road, but I'm here. And there are some things that you needed to go through. There are some things that you needed to see before you reach your tree of life. You see this? You got 3, 6, 9, 10. This is also the 10 of Cups. Maybe you had to go through 10 different things in life so you can go. You had to see, this is like a maze. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you reach that maximum, when you reach that true 10 of Cups, that true tree of life, there will be nothing and no one that can shake you off your foundation. There will be nothing and no one that can come in and take what you have given away so many times. Thank you, Holy Spirit. There's a reason for, struggle. There's a reason for growth. There's a reason you have to go through certain things. Because if you don't go through it, you'll just forever be giving up what God is trying to give you. Get out your feelings. This ain't got nothing to do with your feelings. This is about high honor teaching you that it's okay. Accept this journey. Accept this long road. Because at the end, baby, honey, sugar pop, it's gonna be popping, and then you will be like, oh no. I used to, when I was younger, I used to admire women, even men, that can say, you know what, I appreciate your 2 cents, but it is not needed. Thank you. And that was all they said, and they shut the other person down. Boom. See, God is trying to teach y'all that you ain't always got to be that motherfucker, and that this, and that. And see, you ain't gonna come over here, and you ain't about to be done. God is trying to teach you. Sometimes all you got to say is, I appreciate your opinion, but it's not needed. Thank you. Boom, cut dry to the point. Get something to drink. You go sit down. Thank you. Yes. Because some of you are coming into union. This is the success in love. Some of you are coming into union, and you're going to have to be able to shut people down. I appreciate your opinion, but it's unnecessary. This is between me and my husband. This is between me and my wife. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Not only this is for you, this is for this is what your counterpart is also transitioning into as well. It won't be nobody gonna be able to separate y'all. thievery, meeting, a pleasant letter. Yeah, nobody's not gonna be able to come in and disrupt and steal what the Holy Spirit is coming in to give you, because through you don't went through all these steps and you don't made it. You don't made it. Now you got your full armor of protection. Now you got everything you need in your little tool, what they call it? I was gonna say toolbox, but I don't want to say toolbox. Um, but whatever. You got everything you need because you don't went through all these steps. Now it's time to apply it. Now it's time to dig deep in everything that you have learned. Now it's time to start, you graduated. Just like graduating from high school, graduating from college. You graduate for different levels of life. And when you reach that next level, pat yourself on the back. I'm still here. I still made it. God is still showing me the way. Okay, what do I need to do to enhance this walk a little bit more? To make it a little bit more easier for myself and for the people that's around me. What do I need to do so I can stay grounded in God and keep the people around me in check, so I always have peace. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Y'all go in peace and blessings. Enjoy your day. Say your prayers. Get in balance. Speak your truth, not only to other people, but you should be able to speak your truth to yourself as well. This was a beautiful reading. Go in peace. Stay tuned for the next episode, and let's get it up to that 1,000, because I just want to do a live reading so bad and pull cards for whoever that shows up. So, thank you for the ones that subscribe. Thank you for the ones that will be subscribing. Thank you for the beautiful reading. Thank you for those that are here that are trying and willing to stand in their truth, because that's all I'm about. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm all about truth. Stay tuned for the next episode.